anti-linking. So what do I mean when I say anti-linking, and why is it in a lesson about linking? Anti means not or against. Why is it here? Because it's really important and useful to know, and if you pay attention, you're going to notice that natives do this a lot. Now, the general flow of English, right, the rule of thumb that you need to know about is that English likes to flow. That's one reason why we have so many possibilities and we can drop sounds and we can do all this stuff, because we like to generally keep a good flow as much as possible. However, we also like stops. Also stopping with vowels. Yes, stopping with vowels, not just the stop consonant sounds. First, with the consonants, it's more or less always possible to stop, whether it's a held stop or maybe a glottal stop, especially with T glottal stop. It's more or less always possible to do a stop, even if it would say connect to a vowel or do this or whatever. It's not necessarily likely, right? Like consonants love to connect to vowels. So if I say that is, that is, that is, right? In this case, it becomes a flap D because it's American English, but still we have a connection instead of that is, right? But depending on the way that we're speaking and how the chunks are coming out, right? The way that maybe we're processing the information, we kind of pause sometimes and this and that. In the flow of real dynamic actual speech in a real conversation, you're going to at least sometimes hear that we will go ahead and use those stops, even though normally we might not. Okay, so that's one thing that you want to listen for from natives. More importantly, how does this apply to vowels? In English, it is possible to start a vowel sound without a stop. Okay, so if I say I, E, O, okay, especially in fast speech, or if there's something before it, obviously we can just flow into that vowel. We're not going to just stop it. But technically, English vowels actually start from a glottal stop. So we don't usually say I. This actually feels kind of uncomfortable. I say I. You can hear that release. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're probably going to start hearing this everywhere now that I've mentioned it. Eat your dinner. Eat. Eat. We have the stop on the T there too. Eat your dinner. Or eat your dinner, like we talked about earlier. Or we're probably not going to say eat your dinner. Eat your dinner. Again, maybe if we start really fast, eat your dinner. Eat your dinner. It's okay. But we really like to start from that stop, especially if we're speaking a little more slowly or enunciating. So the enunciated version of vowel sounds is actually starting from a glottal stop. All vowel sounds is actually starting from a glottal stop. All vowel sounds. Even the L colored, all, or the R colored, R, not all, R,